What is up, guys? Katlife here. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 new Katarina mechanics that you can use in your games. So first is going to be Protobelt dash canceling. So Protobelt has been a pretty popular item, and a lot of Koreans actually go Protobelt first for the utility and the pen and the dash, and it's just an overall pretty solid item. So you know how Protobelt has a little dash like that? So what if I told you that we could cancel it? So let's say W, like this. Get the dash, the bullets come out, but you stay in place. Now it looks like you can hit all of the bullets on your target, but like ultimately it doesn't matter, because no matter how many bullets hit your enemy, you still do the same amount of damage, right? So it's 141 magic. Even if I'm really close and I hit all my bullets, it's still going to do 141. So this mechanic is not about hitting all the bullets. It's about making sure you stay in place during your combos when you have Protobelt, and when you use it, you still hit it, right? So like if I were to do W, then E Protobelt, if I don't cancel the dash, then I'm gonna be misplaced and it might mess up the combo. Unless you want to use the dash, then you know that's one option. But if you want to just like stay in place and continue the combo from there, you know, you could proceed like that. So the way you do it is, let's say you have a dagger set up, you have to E and the Protobelt really quick. There's like a timing to it, and it's just something you got to get used to, but it's generally pretty fast. It's like E Protobelt, do it pretty fast. It doesn't even have to be on a dagger. You could even do it on the enemy as well. But this one's kind of weird, because like if you mess up your Shunpo and you place it wrong, it won't really work. You have to like place your Shunpo right. Even though I'm doing the same timing, if I Shunpo like right on top of them, it doesn't work, right? So you want to like hit the very edge of their hitbox. Like there's a difference between Shunpoing right on top of them and then doing it from the side, right? If I do it right on top of them, I can't really cancel it. But if I do it from an angle and I hit like the outer ring of their hitbox, then I can do it. Now, honestly, when you even get that like small little dash towards them, that's fine too. But it seems like if you jump in and you Protobelt, it immediately goes at the target and it stops there as well. So it's like this. So it could be a pretty good mechanic to keep into account when you use Protobelt, just so that you can kind of combo off it a little better, like that. So it's really up to you how you want to use it, but just the fact that you can cancel the dash animation and still get the damage, still pretty good thing to keep in mind. All right, so the second mechanic is gonna be with the Q dagger. So you know that when you Q a target, there's gonna be a fixed distance behind the target where the Q lands. It's gonna be always the same distance. I mean, you can see it's pretty much landing in the same general spot, right? Even if you get closer, it's still gonna be the same. Even further, same thing. It's gonna land on the same spot. That's just how it's programmed. But with this mechanic, you can actually use Q and drop the Q closer to you and maybe set up off of it. So let me show you real quick. You see that? I'm using Q and it's literally landing right under him. And that's because I'm right on top of him. So I don't know exactly how this works, so don't quote me on this. But if you were to Q anywhere around him, then there would be a fixed distance that the dagger lands behind that target, right? But let's say you're right on top of this guy. Then I feel like the dagger is still gonna land behind, but because you're right on top of him, it actually lands under instead of behind. Does that make sense? So you basically have to be right on top of your target and throw the Q, and it'll basically land right under or relatively close. And I think the easiest way to set this up is just by Wing and then landing right on top of them with the Shimpo and then Qing. It's super simple. So what you can do with this is actually set up like a double dagger, and it's gonna be pretty bursty too, because you're getting 2 daggers off, but you're basically guaranteeing that you hit your Q, whether it's the dagger spin or you jump onto the dagger. So like, let's say you W, E, Q, auto, E, auto. That's basically a full combo. Or you could just do E, Q, pick it up, E out, right? So there's 2 uses there. Now let me show you a little bit more advanced way to get this off, all right? And this has some practical use too. So let's say you're just sitting in a bush and your target is walking up to you. What you gotta do is you gotta line yourself up so that you get right on top of them. And the combo is this. It is W, E auto, Q, E auto. So you start off with the W first into the E. So it's like, you can actually get both the daggers just to land right there. So it's like that. Remember with this combo that you need the W right on top of them so that you can E to anywhere on the dagger and not exactly them, right? Because you can't like jump right on top of them, but you can jump right on top of any part of the W. So that's how it works. So that's why this works. So this last one is going to be the E auto flash. So if you know that if you E and just press E, Katarina is going to auto the target. It's programmed to auto whatever you E. Okay, so the autos are just going to go off on its own. You don't have to press it. So this auto is programmed to go off automatically. So what you can do is you can E, flash, and the auto will still go off. You'll get like a ranged auto off. So it's like, you see the auto? Now there is a timing to it. I would suggest like you E on top of them. You immediately put your mouse in the direction where you're gonna flash, and you flash. That's at least the easiest way I could get it done. Now the practical use here is that you can actually avoid tower shots with it. You ever try to like get a kill and you have to E auto them on their tower, but then you're like really low, so you contemplate whether you go for it, and then you go for it, and then you die, and you trade, and you say worth? Well, you can actually just avoid tower shots with this. So like, you E auto, boom, it doesn't even hit, and tower fire is on, right? Now, if you just practice this timing, then you can actually get pretty sick kills on their tower, and you'll look really cool doing it too. And it is the optimal play. So this one actually has some pretty good practical use to it that anybody can use. But that was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys can apply these mechanics anywhere where you can find them. Katarina is a crazy champion. There's a bunch of situations that you're gonna run into, and so when the time comes and you see the opportunity and you have a flashback to my video, you're like, wait a second, I know what to do here. And you get the kill, and then you look really cool, and it's just a good time. I know these aren't the most practical mechanics, but just the fact that it's there makes it so that, you know, when the situation does come, you can just like kind of use it. Now, if you want to see more of this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube. Also, I stream on Twitch. If you like chill streams, if you like to hang out, my chat's really nice. It's mainly a chill stream. You just basically just get to watch me play cat with some nice music in the background. Just have a nice relaxing time. I would appreciate it if you could come through and just watch, and we'll have a good time together. Thank you guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.